Good afternoon, everybody, from all over the place, from United States, from other countries, from other continents. My special thanks for everybody. Yesterday we certainly broke many records when it comes to people watching our live presentation. And for that, I'm very, very grateful and thankful for everything. I appreciate many subscribers yesterday, a lot of thumbs up, and I appreciate everything that you guys have been doing. So thank you so much. I prepared some stuff that I'd like to talk to you guys about it, and I hope we can share some thoughts, ideas, and opinion on those subjects. So yeah, just subscribe to the channel. Please make sure once you decide to participate, just keep proper manners and so we can have a good conversation, using proper words and no offense and not offending anybody. Good manners, it's a must on this, a must in this live presentation. So again, we have several hundreds of people participating yesterday. I hope you can happen the same way today. Let's see. Also, I'd like to remember and remind you guys that I'm on Instagram, CarlosTodd63, CarlosTodd63, and I hope you guys can enjoy us at the Instagram too. We have hundreds of videos over there. I post almost every day, if not every day. And so I try to keep you guys informed. And a lot of people yesterday was asking about my opinion, on different topics and subjects. And maybe I could be more openly and clearly about that too today. Let me go ahead and send some. Thank you so much. And one more, just give me one another minute. Let me go ahead and do this here. And I'm back. So anyway, here we are to, answer your questions, talk about your comments and see, if you can. Hello, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate. I'm also, like I said, I'm also on an Instagram page, Carlos Todd, Carlos TODD63, Carlos TODD63. I appreciate very much if you guys go over there and subscribe, and you can also check my profile, and Instagram, it's good to answer questions and be more on a personal, professional level. So I use Instagram mostly for that. But I do have a lot of videos over there too. So you are more than welcome to check it out. I appreciate. Thank you so much. And of course, here on YouTube, we are reaching our goals and going beyond expectation, honestly. And for that, I appreciate very, very much. A couple of days ago, I posted a video, about solutions, and the argument was that I No, last year I spoke a lot about problems and situations, and everything that was going on, not only here in the United States but throughout this planet. And but this year I think I'm gonna emphasize more like solutions than problems. And I have some ideas, and I post the let's say chapter one of it, and I'm gonna give the sequence of that in the next few days. So keep tuned and check it out the videos, and you'll see my position when it comes to solutions, of course, according to my opinion and my opinion only. So I thank you so much. I appreciate. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you so much for being out there and participating. Yes, we are broadcasting from California, live, not AI. And right now is 12:48 p.m. 12:48 p.m. right here in California. 12:49 now, right here in California, Southern California. Very nice weather, not too cold, not hot at all. So it's very pleasant weather right here in California. I know cross country like Midwest and Northeast, it's a different story. I understand that there is a lot of cold weather, icy weather out there, and but here in California it's great. Like I said, today is Saturday. I understand for most of my followers on Instagram and right here on a YouTube channel, it is already Monday. Sunday here in California, but Monday for many of you guys, I know that. And I appreciate because a lot of you, it's kind of a early morning Sunday. I'm sorry, early morning Monday. Yesterday, I had people that was working hotels and front desk hotels, and they still like taking a little time to check it out and talk to us. So I appreciate very much. So yeah, tell me what you think, what you want to talk about. It's kind of an open channel for, whatever subject you think it's interesting. The only thing we want to keep this polite, and good manners. That's all. So if you guys want to stop by, you want to talk about anything, I'll be here. So we can conduct a very civil and respectful conversation, productive for sure. And I thank you so much for that. There we go. We have like a few more people there. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching the videos and sharing. I appreciate, million times. Like I said, yesterday was a success, and I was very, very, happy with with the results we had yesterday, and just because of you. Thank you so much for that. All right, I took some notes. I was giving a little time to have more people out there, but I made some notes that I decide to share with you guys. And the topic, if you look at the topic on a live presentation, if you look there, it's more or less what I'm going to start to talk about. And you guys can bring any other subject. It's okay too. So the most unreliable two words. That's the topic. And let's see if we can talk about this. Truth and trust. And some curiosity about it that I noticed that truth and trust, they share 4 letters. That's very interesting. Truth and trust, they share 4 letters. The only difference is the H on the truth. Other than that, they have pretty much, TRUT, TRUT. So it's amazing, the relations between the 2 words. Hey, hello. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate. Hi. Hi, Aziz and Daud Rashid. Thank you. Well, I'm guessing. How are you? Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm okay. I hope you're okay too. And by the name, I'm imagining, I'm assuming that you're probably from somewhere in Asia, right? Thank you. I know it's early morning Monday for you guys, and I appreciate very much. Thank you. Uh, so, truth and trust is or are relative, dogmatic, philosophical, and deeply influenced by points of view or point of views. Probably one of the most favorite words used by religions and religious people. And I think so too. So tell me what you think about that, and let's see how far we're gonna go on this conversation. And like I said, of course, you guys can share any other thoughts about anything. I'm just starting a conversation here. All right. It is 12:54 p.m. 12:54 p.m. in California. Very pleasant and nice weather. Today it's Sunday. I know for many of you guys, it's already Monday. And I appreciate that because for many of you from Asia, mostly, it is like early morning Monday. When I say early morning, I'm talking about 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I did, huh? Okay, let's see how far we're gonna go with that. Thank you. Thanks. Okay. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing. Hey, don't forget to share. Now we got people coming in like, I appreciate, okay? Folks, yesterday was absolutely success. Thank you so much for all the participants. It was several hundred views and a lot of people participating and giving their opinion and bringing subjects and stuff that was very nice. Overall was a very successful live presentation. And this channel can only survive because of you. People who subscribe, people who share our views, views and videos. And I thank you for your opinion. And I thank you for taking care of this channel. This is our channel. You can participate. You can be part of it. This is for all of us throughout this planet. And I thank you for being part. I know I have some followers that have been here with us for a long time. And for that, I sincerely appreciate too. Thank you so much. All right? And right now it's 12:56 p.m. 12:56 p.m. Sunday, right here in California, United States. And thank you for you guys for being up so early on Monday. I know a lot of people, it's like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, earlier or later than that, but it's still early morning for any of you that are contacting us here on this channel. Right now from Asia and Africa and some other continents. Thank you so much. I have to say, for whatever reason, I still don't know. Most of my subscribers and viewers are from Asia and Africa. And it's amazing, you know. Uh, I just can't really understand, but I appreciate 100% for everything. Thank you. Thank you for the people that are out there right now and watching us. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you. Hey, from Asia, I know that. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, what's up with you guys? What's new? What is your question? What is your comment? You know, you are all welcome with your words and comments. The only thing that I normally and I insist is on the respect for everybody using proper words. Okay. Other than that, feel free. And if you guys wants to learn more about me on a professional level, personal level, I recommend you guys, one, to check my videos, two, to check my profile on YouTube. Right now, you can look at there, you can subscribe, can, uh, write me any question and opinion, but also on Instagram. If you guys have Instagram, I understand some of you guys in some countries, you guys don't have Instagram, and I understand that, all right? But if you do, subscribe on Instagram, and there you can, ask me straight questions and on a professional and personal level. I appreciate it. Hi, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate. Hello, Frog Time. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Feel free to ask any question and make sure that your questions are, in a civil and professional or courtesy level. Thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing. So what's new? What's going on in your country? What's going on in your life? Let us know and let's talk about it. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate. So like I said a few minutes ago, the most unreliable two words, in my opinion, truth, trust. Relative, dogmatic, philosophical, deeply influenced by point of views, probably one of the most favorite word used by religious people and religions. That's the more or less the topic that I brought in, and I put it over there. So feel free to give your opinion and share your thoughts on it. Yes, 1 o'clock right now, 1:02 p.m. in Los Angeles County, which is Southern California, United States. Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you. I appreciate. Thank you for your advice. You want to be part of the conversation? Let me know, Mohammed. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning, Adif L, something like that. Thank you for stopping by. Can you what? Well, the topic right now I brought, if you look at the topic on the title of the live presentation, you're gonna see there. But I brought the topic that the most unreliable two words on our vocabulary, and it is using very, very often without probably understanding the real meaning of it, is truth and trust. And truth and trust, coincidentally or not, share a very few, letters, which is the TRUT, and people like to use those two words a lot. But it is, in my opinion, of course, relative, dogmatic, philosophical, uh, deeply influenced by point of views, probably probably one of the most favorite word used by religions and religious people. So that's how I see it is used very frequently for many, many people, probably most of us, without understanding the meaning of that. And it is used by, philosophers, religious leaders. It is used by scientists in scientific point of view. And I don't think it is not well or properly used by everybody. Hi from Denmark. Man, I appreciate. Wow. My most and foremost respect, all the respect for the people of Denmark and Greenland. Thank you so much for stopping by and saying hello, Denmark. I thank you. I hope everything goes well for you folks over there, all right? Best wishes. If you have any question, just go ahead. I'll do my best to answer, all right? Hello from Balkans. Wow, you guys are really far, man. Thank you. Thank you so much for stopping by. You are more than welcome on this channel. Feel free to make your comment and share, your thoughts. I normally request everybody just to be respectful to everybody and be very, very polite using implementing good manners. That's all. Other than that, you can say whatever you want to say. Thank you. I know, right? Let me tell you something in case you want to know. Right now, anti-Grinch from from the Balkans countries, um, right now is 1:06 p.m. 1:06 p.m. here in California, and we are on Sunday. So thank you so much. And a lot of my followers, if not, I would say at least 80%, I'm guessing right now, are either from Asia, European countries, Africa, or something like that. So thank you so much for participating on it. Thomas, As you know, Denmark and Greenland is in a little storm right now. Well, I would say that's a little more than that, but I appreciate your observation. Hey, look, don't worry, you're gonna be okay. This is gonna be over soon. And maybe one day we're gonna consider all this big mess a past. And maybe we could even laugh about it, right? But yeah, I know it's not laughing matter right now. I know we should be very, very careful. And I congratulate you guys how you're managing and how you're conducting this very confusing, crazy moment in a on the road stage. Congratulations, Thomas, and your country and Greenland. Thank you. I'm sure everything is going to be fine, all right? I'm assuming that in Denmark is kind of cold today, and Greenland is not different, right? Anti-Grinch, Denmark is good nation in the north with good history from Vikings to today. And Greenland is an autonomous nation inside of Danish territory. I understand that. I did a little bit of homework, not much. I don't know as much as you do. Thank you for all the hearts and the thumbs up. I appreciate, man. Thank you. But, you know, I'm not going to compare or level of understanding and knowledge of Denmark and Greenland to you guys. I know you guys know a lot about this. And like I said, like myself, there is many, many millions of people who are with you on this one. So make sure to, you know, to tell your folks in Greenland and Denmark that you're gonna be just fine. All right? No doubt, no question about it. You know, I appreciate too the way I see the European countries, NATO, and you know, the European community as a whole, how they are handling this. They are doing very well, and I congratulate you all for that. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. And this channel is for things like this, like we're doing right now. So we can talk about stuff in a civil and intelligent way, and so people can understand how other people feels and think about subjects, tricky ones like this one. It shouldn't be tricky, actually. This is more obvious than, you know, people can think. Thomas, thanks. Thank you, Thomas. Thanks for you guys from Greenland and Denmark. My appreciation, my admiration, actually, for you guys. Thank you. That's a very cold people. Oh, man. With very, very warm heart, I'm assuming. Thank you. Why are you wearing glasses? I'll let you guess on this one. To see you better, I guess. I'm assuming. It is only 12 right now. 12 now. Okay. Okay. All right, we got some people out there now. Finally, we are 30 minutes right now on this live presentation. It's warming up now, finally. People are waking up early in the morning or going to bed too late. Guess what, folks? Right now it's 1:12 p.m. Sunday right here in California. And it's very, very, very pleasant weather. Very pleasant. You know? Okay, age? Well, if you're asking my age, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm kind of old. Uh-oh. All right. That should supposed to be funny. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see the next words and make sure that Larry is trying to be funny. Okay, Naturanza. Yes, okay, I'm old. I'm old. A few decades for sure. Uh, and look, by the way, for those who speaks different language, let me share with you that I do speak Spanish, Portuguese, and I pretend that I speak English. Mohammed, 56, man, you're getting there. Wow. I remember a long time ago I was 56. I'm definitely a few years ahead of you. Wow, Naturanzo, 59. Wow. You're getting there. Man, everybody there is kind of old. 63. Man, you're getting close if you're trying to guess my age. You were there. Okay. You're very, very hot. Extremely, extremely hot. Anti-Grinch. So you remind me what? Okay. I don't know why. I'm kind of not sure if I should ask you why SSU. I don't know about that. No, I can't. I'm gonna keep it for today. I'm trying to impress others, man. The only reason you see this tie here is because I'm trying to impress you all out there. Say, look, this guy is, classic. But if you see my other live presentation, check it out the channel. You're gonna see this is the first time, probably at least a very, very few times that I put a tie, that I wear a tie. So I don't know. Let's see what's gonna happen, right? Maybe if I can get another 1,000 views or 1,000 subscribers, I think I'm gonna keep it. All right. All right, Joe Rogan. Man, give me a break. Oh my goodness, I don't know about this guy. I don't like that name, but let's see what happens. How was your church today? No church, my man. Let me guess, let me tell you something. 23. I try to be very a spiritual kind of personality or person without the religion on it. Think it's possible? Right? So if you look at my videos, you see that I am pro spirituality, but not too big fan of religions and neither politics. So now you're learning a little bit about me. Okay, Abdullah. Big fan, sir. Respect you. I'm upper middle class, young man, and working hard every day on a right path and trying to get rich and be a self-made millionaire. Can you advise me? Yes, I can. Write it down if you're serious about. Contact me on Carlos Todd, Carlos TODD 63, Carlos TODD 63 on Instagram. There we can talk about it. Maybe I can give you some advice. Yes. All right. You're gonna check my profile, and we go from there. But I provide personal, private, and professional advice, assistance, and support here in the United States. All right? Wow, there is a lot of people commenting right now. Let me see. Let me go back here. Okay. Are you alone? Well, define being alone. Okay, I have a very good company, which is myself. I kind of get along with myself, so I think I'm doing okay. Thank you. Wow, Rush or Rush. I appreciate. Thank you, Rush or Rush. Nice, thank you. Be careful. Okay, I'm originally from Brazil, but I've been in the United States for over 3 decades. So I'm Portuguese, Spanish, and English pretender speaking. Thank you. Thanks, sir. I will. Okay, Abdullah, I'm serious, okay? Just contact me on Instagram. We can have a little chat there, all right? I like Instagram. The only reason is because you can send me recording message, written message, and you can check my profile, and we can talk business and any other things, you know? YouTube, I go more in a philosophical kind of way, so I'm a self-proclaimed philosopher. Self-proclaimed philosopher. I do not believe in, other things than that. Hello, doctor. Thanks for the promotion. Pratap Singh. Oh, this guy, most likely, he is from India. With this flattering, nice words, gotta be from India, right, Prataps? Hello, doctor. Thank you. Waiting for your smile, sir. Okay, got it. All right. Hey, don't forget to check it out the Instagram page. All right, update right now. 1:20 p.m. right here in California, Sunday. I know a lot of you guys, probably most of you guys, you are on the early morning Monday. And for that, I do appreciate very, very much. Thank you so much for, taking the time early in the morning on a day like Monday. I thank you for that, okay? Hello, thank you. So anyway, I was talking about the most unreliable 2 words, truth and trust. And I was saying that truth and trust, they share at least 4 words. 4 letters, my apologies. And to me, truth and trust is very, very relative. It is very dogmatic. It is very philosophical, deeply influenced by point of views, probably one of or 2 of the most favorite words used by religion and religious leaders, and religious people too. Hello, thank you for stopping by. My most, grateful words for everybody who participated yesterday in our live presentation. It was a huge success. So you guys know we had several hundred views and participation yesterday. and I appreciate very much a few dozen of subscribers. So thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, thank you for sharing. Because this is how this channel is gonna go up, you know, if you watch and share. That's how we can get there. Thank you. Philosopher, at least, thank you for your question. I appreciate. Well, let me tell you something. A lot of my ideas and words, you're gonna see many on the live presentation titles, on phrases that I put on my videos, which is hundreds of them. You're gonna notice that a lot of these words is just when it comes up in my brain, I write it down. Sometimes I do the video right there because that's how it comes. You know, I feel about something or feel things, and then I do things, you know. So, and I do write down, and that's how I do. You know, I read many things, Gandhi and others, but, you know, I truly believe that you can be succeed in life if you find the balance between spirituality and materialism, you know. You can find this common ground for this kind of thing. If you put too much effort, you know, in material things, you're gonna miss the spiritual part of life, and that is not a good thing for a very few reasons. And one of the few reasons is that the reality for all of us is that one day everything is gonna end. So we need to be very, very proactive when it comes to spirituality. Don't get confused with religiosity or religion behavior and stuff like that. I'm talking about spirituality, and you can, of course, use all the sources around you, including books, scriptures, and everything else. So we will bring you to this point that you're going to find, you know, the importance of both elements of life. You know, we need to survive, yes. We need to be well succeed, like I was, you know, asked some time ago. But also we need to do, you know, certain things to make sure that when we do things, everything is not going to compromise our spirituality. Thank you. No, I don't play. Thank you. Hello, sir. I'm here. Thank you. I appreciate you've been there. Thank you. I did this graphic yesterday, a day before yesterday. I think I'm gonna share a few things about it. I put this, the title was The Graphic. And on the top of the graphic, I put religion, gods, perhaps combination. And then I put a human nature, universe, unavoidable one, politics, nature, perhaps. So these are the things that is part of our life, that are part of our lives, and it is what's going on a daily basis. The universe, nature, it's all with us all the time, right? And because of universe and nature, some of the problems and situations catastrophes, etc., are basically unavoidable because it is part of the whole system, not only solar system, but the universe. So whatever happens catastrophic when it comes to nature, this is going to happen regardless. But when it comes to religion, gods, and the combination and human nature, it could be all preventable. It would not eliminate all the problems and situations in life, but it will help us to have a better life, and dealing only with the nature and the universe itself, right? Because now we have the nature, universe, natural laws, and the top of that, all the gods out there in religion. That complicates things even more. That's how I see it. So when it comes to presenting the solution, my idea is that we have to find a way to minimize the consequences or results of our daily lives. And what should we do? That's the question we should answer. No one is more, Ray M. said, no one is more dangerously insane than one who is sane all the time. He is like a steel bridge without flexibility, and the order of his life is rigged and brittle. Oh, Alan Watts. And let me tell you even more, I appreciate Ray. Let me tell you even more on this one. I sincerely think, I don't want to use the word believe, because believe is another thing that should be out of our vocabulary, in my opinion. But I think that sanity is questionable. I believe all of us, somehow, some level, some towards one side or the other, we have some unstable spiritual, emotional, and psychological life. It's just that some are too obvious and some are not. Psychopathic people and other crazy behaviors out there, sometimes is undetectable for decades. There is a lot of people that I consider a proper fit in society, but instead, behind the scenes, in a hidden way, they do crazy stuff and bad stuff. So it's another topic, this, how do you call, sane behavior. It is not that simple to be analyzed. Being calm and, easygoing is not necessarily a perfect example of being sane. Okay? But of course, there is other people that make insanity too obvious, right? So judgmental is part of the problem too. So I think being judgmental all the time is insane too. People who think that they have the capacity to evaluate, judge, and, applying, the law, like they call, are insane too. I don't think that there is any human being on this planet to have the capacity, mentally, emotionally, intellectually, to judge anybody. You know, let's take, for example, death penalty, right? The death penalty to me is the most crazy, insane example of insanity. You know, people who think they have the right to have the final say and condemn someone to death penalty, in a way, it's insane. And those who are put in charge to execute, it's even more obvious, or obviously insane. That's how I see. Look, Abdullah, I think you have to be careful on this one, okay? Well, I don't know. I appreciate your words, human being. I appreciate. It's just, uh, it's just that everything that people talk about out there that they consider, this or that, it is questionable too. You know, you can't say that you are absolutely the best part of society when you think that you have all the capacity, morally speaking, intellectually speaking, and spiritually speaking, to have the final say about someone else's life. Because in reality, we don't. Yeah, if you bring God to the equation, it complicates even more. It's just like if you examine the God of the Old and New Testament and the Torah and other, books out there, Quran, for instance, I can guarantee you that most of us cannot explain God, and they like to take the escape valve when they do not understand their own gods. That you cannot explain everything because some stuff is God's mystery. Let me tell you, folks, there is no answer that I dislike most. I'm not going to say hate because I don't think that hate is a good feeling. But I dislike very much when someone knows that there is no explanation for what they're explaining about God or teaching about God or gods and good and evil. And then you put them in a situation where there is no answer, proper answer for that. And then they come with this explanation that this is a God's mystery, and that thing really hurts my humble intellectuality, So science and religion, they have one thing in common, at least one. They cannot explain everything. And the second thing I think that science and religion have in common is they cannot explain everything. But this is not the problem. To me, the problem is the absolutism in either or religion or science. Absolutism brings us down. And the reason why I think is that we do not understand the universe, we do not understand life, and even more so, whatever power is out there that people are assuming they have on the universe, which could be possible, not very much so, but possible. Maybe it is not the way you think it is. And I'm talking about all of us, religious people or the scientific community. Absolutism is the biggest enemy of both science and religion. Look for Guy. Look for Guy, I think, something like that. Thank you for your comment. It's very interesting. The idea that science and religion are in opposition to each other is a big knot that a lot of people get stuck on it. And that's because another point that scientists and religion have in common, which is both are humans. But in a process of trying to prove something, which is the wrong term, is trying to prove anything in life or afterlife, that's another mistake that both makes. Because I think they're missing the point when they do that. Science and religion is trying to prove something about something. And I think this is the wrong way of conducting things. We can investigate, we can look for answers, we can question, we can ask questions. That's very normal. If there is good intention behind, but proving, let me tell you this. I said that some time ago, all right? Some time ago, one of my live presentations. Let me just say this. I came to the conclusion in my life that, and that was kind of recently, maybe a couple of years, it is more important in life to be in peace with myself and others than to be right. So you have to choose. It is more important for you to be right about something or to be in peace with yourself and others. So that's the question you have to answer to yourself. So to me, in my situation, my particular situation, myself, I found out that being peace is way better than being right. Why I think it's important to be right? Now, when I find out about something that I wanted to find out about it, it's a good realization. But let's just think about this, because I start talking about these two tricky words today, truth and trust, right? When truth starts to matter less and information starts to matter most, you will have a better way to live. theory most of the time are used to be proved. People like to prove something, prove some other things. So let's just think about that. All right. So anyway, right now it's 1:42 p.m. Sunday in California, United States. And thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate it. It is 60 minutes, 30 something seconds already on this live presentation. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for watching this channel, watching my videos, which is hundreds, almost 1,000 videos on this channel. So I thank you for that. And thank you for subscribing. I appreciate, okay? All right. If you have any question, let me know. And don't forget to subscribe also on the Instagram page, Carlos Todd, Carlos Todd 63, Carlos Todd 63. Thank you. All right, so I guess I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. I appreciate your participation. And please subscribe, please share. You can send your questions and comments on my videos, on my channel, and other places like Instagram, Carlos Todd 63, Carlos TODD 63. Thank you so much. See you.